it's Patricia Ann Landon Regal. Um, Coming at you from the great state of Washington, here in Linwood, Fred Meyer parking lot. Well, it's kind of like on the outskirt of it, but it looks like it belongs to him. But these treason ass bastards will try to use false bravado to bully their targets. So whatever. But today, at the time of this recording, Saturday, October 27th, 2023. It is a Saturday. I could be wrong on the 27th, but I think it is the 27th. But it is 2023. So, I just woke up. I'm doing an update. I feel safer that way. It's kind of like these treason ass psychos. They're always coming up with some stupid scripted narrative. And if they can, I'm like, why do you guys just even follow me? Don't you guys have actors and actresses? Don't you have official noise campaign? Don't you have official liars that you guys feed your, that you guys exploit the drug habit to get them to do anything you want? I mean, on top of that, you got Adobe Voco at your fingertips, which is a computer software. They can take they can take sound clips of someone and then use that in their software and have actual conversations with people sounding just like you. Uh-oh. And then, so you got these treason ass psychotics with their clown college, littered like horse shit all over the fucking world. Okay, like in the United States, I'd imagine that the ones that are participating in other worlds, I don't know how advanced it is, but it's there. I mean, these covens are everywhere, especially within, governments and such. So, I had a really nice night. I slept very safely. Nobody's come to harass me from Fred Meyer, and I appreciate that. For what it's worth to the admin, thank you for allowing me the spot. I officially asked for a month so I can knock out my first autobiography. As far as I can see it, that's the best way I have at making some kind of monetary sustenance. Because I do have an inheritance out there, and a house. And the judicial back in Texas, they helped Barbara steal that from me. So there's paper trails out there and everything. I mean, all it would take is somebody who is upright, that knows their way around judicial, and help a motherfucker out. That would be me. My name is Patricia Ann, Anne, Regali, Rigali. My maiden and last name is Landon, Landon. You can see it on my Facebook. It's this little flower, Patricia Ann Landon Regali. And I'm born December 28, 1970. So if anybody out there who's listening could ever help a brother out, a sister, that would be me, sibling. Because I know it's there. I know it's there, bitches. And there's a lot of people out in Texas that know it's motherfucking there. I know. They're such dicks, They're treason. They're treason-ass bastards, which happens to be primarily covens. Primarily covens, bitches. Not everybody in the treason department is a coven. They're just bastards. And it's, of course, what we know, what are patriots, because they all ignore George Washington's work and Abraham Lincoln's work, David Crockett, Paul Revere, the greats. They think they're better than them. So much so that they can unravel and create upheaval from all the constitutional rights that are out there and just say, fuck you. I mean, that's how powerful these people are on the surface, where they can just say, fuck you, and nobody will come help, as evidenced by me. Oh, I'm not the only one. There's other targeted individuals who have already died, either by hand or by somebody else's cock-a-40, because these people are so psycho, it's no-touch torture. It's like everything you can do to destruct a person's life extrinsically Oh, they try intrinsically too by giving you poison all incrementally all over time. And one of the best ways to find out if you've been poisoned over time is to get like some kind of I don't know what it's called. Check your blood for metals. You shouldn't have metals in your blood. You really shouldn't even feedback by EMFs. But some people do. Go to targetedjustice.com, bitches. Equip yourselves. Or not. Just sit there and pretend, oh yeah, gang stalking is mental. Okay, first off, if you can think that and not even do the fucking research yourself, I would like to give you the crown and accolade for being mental. At that point, we just call you lazy stupid. Because that's what it is. Because these fuckers depend on people being lazy stupid, and they'll just misinform them and expect you to be lazy stupid and not even follow up on doing your own goddamn research. So if you haven't, now's a good time to grow cerebral capacity to tackle something like that, so you have the template to go back and do it regularly, you know? So, meanwhile, I got a nice sleep last night. And yeah, I still get harassed inside Fred Meyer, but Fred Meyer obviously is letting me keep my car here for the month I asked for. I mean, that could change, but you know, if it does, just let me get my warmth. That's all I ask. Because everybody knows where I am. I am a targeted individual, you know, and I got my fucking phone number on the car. I mean, you guys can just call me and be like, we're going to toilet right now. Come get whichever you want because it's going to be constant. I'll be like, okay, I'll do that with respect and you know, and utter amazement, but that's cool because instead of the community protecting targeted individuals, a lot of community businesses are deciding to be unethical as a baseline and come sideways at the community. I mean, if they do that, what about the goddamn products? Would you trust that? I'm still having a hard time. But I've had to trust my food every time I left my truck, and I just shut it out knowing. But I'm like, what can you do? And I'm like, if God don't want me to eat that, He better not let that here, because I'm going to eat it. But it comes down to feast or famine. These assholes are creating famine and creating poverty for me. So if anybody out there has a bit of position of authority or some kind of philanthropist, help a sister out. Come on now. I mean, I'm really asking for it for reals. I mean, you can only sit there and cry for so long and show everybody how mad you are for so long. It'll take your anger that's very, very well appropriated and make you look like the goddamn loon when there a whole treason of psychotic loons are running around. And that's the truth because they're waiting to be, you know, king when it comes to martial law. Thank you to InfraGard. Thank you to Citizen Corps. Thank you to FEMA, which are national terrorist organizations. I mean, Barbara, she got quite the pussy up in fucking FEMA. And, you know, I have to say, I got to take credit for that because she energy harvested off of me. And the energy that she was able to harvest off me, she used to get ahead in FEMA. So really, it's my pussy out there. But I would never have used my pussy like that. So I pulled my energy back. She doesn't have, you know, my precious prana no more. So now she's working off her own fucking crusty cunt fumes, whatever she got going on there. But I'll tell you what these assholes did. Because, you know, I've been reporting for a long time. They're breaking into my stuff, incrementally vandalize things, you know, and because, you know, your electronics, they just don't take them from you. They fuck them up. So it looks like it degrades over time because of normal wear and tear. For instance, you can even look it up, like on eBay or something. You can get, say, something that looks like a USB stick, right? That plugs into your electronics. Well, that thing can fry your ability to charge your electronics. And while you have it, it looks like it's just fritzing out, starting to crap out. No, bitch, that's treason. They do that to me. That's why my truck will not start, because Dick Tracy, oh, there goes your noise campaign. But when I call it out, it goes away. Because, they listen and they throw in the noise campaign to derail your thought processes, too. And just to be general, just to generally antagonize you and threaten and intimidate you. Those treason ass bastards, they get paid to do that to the public. They drive around all day doing their goddamn noise campaign. I mean, oh my God, they get to fucking just chill out, masturbate all day. Here comes a goddamn motherfucking, target. Now they get to go out and do their fucking noise campaign. Sit down. So that's their cycle. And you taxpayers pay for that. I pay for it too. And that's what your treason government's been doing. How do you know which ones are treason? Just ask them. So what are the plans to abolish gang stalking, get rid of InfraGard, get rid of Citizen Corps, and get rid of FEMA? What are your plans? Your active plans that you had installed 3 days ago. I'll be like, what's treason? Oh, there you go. There's your dead ringer. So, I need to I haven't had enough enough electricity in my little thing over here to in my jumpstart box to get my window up. But what they did, look, you see that? They put that there. That's where BunBun was sitting. They do that. I mean, it's psychological bullshit. Like, I know I had something here, but what was it? I guess I put my shoe here. Fuck you. You took BunBun. Really? You took BunBun? God damn it. Now you got a lot of fucking deadly pestilence for taking BunBun. So anybody that's laid eyes on BunBun outside of my fucking truck, all on the evil shit, and God forbid you touched it, and God forbid you know about it and not put it back, you guys might end up dropping like flies by tonight. I'm dead serious. You can't steal and expect to get away from it. And especially BunBun. BunBun's kind of what I had left, Did you take Taliban and Monchichi too? They're my travel companions. That's bad luck, bitches. Oh my God, because you could end up with a bilateral motherfucking lower extremity fracture and never be able to walk again. And God forbid you end up with a sudden onset of acute myocardial infarction on top of a cerebrovascular accident that's hemorrhagic and not just subdural hematoma, but epidural hematoma. And then need to get treated for that by gang stalkers in a hospital that's hired nurses that really don't have degrees. What happens when a gang stalker has to have emergent care in a gang stalking hospital? I can tell you which hospitals I have felt directed energy weapons on. I can tell you which hospitals I've been fucking gang stalked at. Oh, I haven't disclosed that. I did time in the medical center, Texas. Would you want to get your fucking health care from hospitals that allowed the gang stalkers to roost in at? I've been telling everybody for a long time what happens when you get one foot on the banana peel and the other one in the motherfucking grave, and you need to go get health care when all you got are motherfucking gang stalkers in there. I've been saying that for a long ass time, bitches. Nobody's come ask me which ones are the hospitals you experienced that at. Right now, why don't you all just deal with the fucking businesses that participate in it? Because you want ethical businesses. And if they're not ethical, what chance do you think you're going to have with what they fucking sell? Let alone when it's your goddamn motherfucking local hospitals and such that just pretend Gang stalking is an aberrancy of the mind when they're getting their fucking grift on or being squeezed by their short and curlies to participate. Because that's what you're looking at. And the next step from that becomes, who do we gang stalk now that everybody's a gang stalker? And if you can critically think, we'll just put a pin in it right there for now. So they took BunBun. Oh, god damn it. Whatever. That's just a lot of pestilence, you know, and with all of the fucking evil surveyors and everything, they're watching you now. I mean, because this is an esoteric battle of spirit nature, right? A lot of those fucking fucktards realize that and just pretend that paranormal is fucking lunacy. Because they got a vested interest in keeping Homo sapiens dumbed down from ourselves. So whatever. You all can wrestle whether or not conspiracy theories are really true. The government likes that. The treason government likes that. And the rest of us will just try to dodge and weave what reality is happening out here. And when it comes your turn, you can just kick yourself in the ass for not being a bit more objective. So you can save your own life down the line. So whatever. But Grand Rising, everybody. I woke up realizing they took BunBun. I'm like, you know, whatever. I can only carry everything with me so much. I can only keep everything with me for so long before I get tired. That's how they got a hold of my one phone. I kept that shit on me all the time. I just got tired. I mean, I've been at this solid. I mean, the things that I've been showing you guys, I've been at this fucking since pandemic. That's where I am. And so, guess what, treason government? Hello? You haven't come to restore me yet. You haven't come to restore knowledge to me yet to get my fucking trust fund in my goddamn fucking hands. That's gonna look really bad on you. Because for everybody that had their hand in that motherfucking cookie jar, oh, there's paper trails all over the fucking floor for it. And then that objective data, will serve as the fucking proof on how you fucking help railroad a goddamn person. So, you know what? Even if somebody was a fucking drug addict, even if somebody was a fucking prostitute, whatever. That's not your right to take away what belongs to them. How many inheritances have you all stole from people that never knew they had it? Because you guys, I have to call you out here from the fucking blind, because none of you have decided to be moral and track me down. I mean, really. Because you guys want to keep what's not yours. So, I always suggest that all of you bitches in the judicial start to get on the horn, hit reset, and start fixing what's been wrong. Or not, you can just run your dick into the ground and continue to insult the fucking public with playing like, we just decide what the rules should be and we don't have to follow them. Because that's what you're showing the public. Because just because the tables are in your favor one day, even though if it's been 25 motherfucking years, does not mean it's going to stay that way for the next 25 fucking hours. Change is here, bitches. In case you haven't noticed it already, whatever. So, you treason-ass bastards need to come fix my goddamn fucking truck. Or at least hire somebody that can be trusted to fix it, whatever. Because Dick Tracy, number one, he's responsible for that and his pet parasite of a wife that you guys fucking give pull to over there. Are they in fucking jail yet? Is Barbara Regali in a fucking psych ward yet?
Because if that woman is still running around, how many psychos support that woman? Because now, we're going to give Barbara the free pass and the howl doll and straight jacket and the goddamn padded cell. Because, we can understand where that comes from. All spell work now, all the demons she fed now, possess her. We really want to know. That's what I think. But honestly, I think it was a bit of her genetics that played into her that way. But now we got people that support that. How many of you not ethical people that are in the know there can make that happen? Because if you don't, you know what the Bible says about lukewarm believers? That makes you a lukewarm believer, which is worse than any goddamn serial killer. That's because gluttony. Gluttony is supposed to be the worst sins in the world. So it's like this. It's happening. And you don't want to get your hands dirty, even though you are in judicial. And you want to stay out of it when you know the fucking truth. That's fucking gluttony. That's being lackadaisical. I mean, if you don't want to wipe your own ass, that's okay. Don't wipe your own ass. But when you see all this fucking shit hanging off the trees everywhere in fucking judicial, shouldn't you want to clean that up a bit since you took on that role? So, the longer I'm out here, judicial and otherwise, you all are accountable for what happens to me. You all are accountable for everything that was taken from me. And you all are accountable for whatever happens to my children. Yeah, they like to fucking hurt the children and then, fucking fuck over your pets at the same time. And if you're a heavily targeted individual and you have children in school, they fuck with your children in school. And not just the fucking kids, the teachers. I've seen that firsthand. I'll talk about that another time. So, isn't it fucking hilarious? I'm over here scrimping by, and asking for help, and Judicial's not helping me. Whatever. And then asking for help. Meanwhile, I've been a fucking loaded woman. How long do you think everybody can keep that hidden? I mean, I know it'd be so much easier if I would have just gone crawled off and died in a corner and you guys could have just fucking raped and then, had a little fun before, browbeating my character some more with more slander. There's a lot of slander to be atoned for. You didn't think you were going to get away with annihilating somebody's character just because you wanted to. The question is, how many times have you all already done that? Because I think it's a good time that every judge that's been at the same courthouse, Barbara's had her, that every courthouse that has had their FEMA boo thing in it, y'all need to find out how many dockets have their name attached to that with how many people that actually expired. And trend that. And then, cross-hatch whatever policies in life insurance, everything in the area, see how many judges had received. I mean, it's time. That's quite the grand audit. I mean, sure that none of it's really quite accurate, but, whoever's in the know can probably figure that out. Anyways, that is where we are all at as a fucking country. I'm still motherfucking being terrorized with your grand fucking national terrorist organizations planted throughout the motherfucking country. Courtesy of InfraGard, Citizen Corps, and the businesses that roll over their real estate to it and then sanction their employees to motherfucking terrorize their fucking targets. No, you can't use that plug over here. Oh, you recorded me telling you you can't use that plug in a fucking public domain? You're attacking me now. Yeah, that's what the woman did.
I mean, really, we don't know if admin really knows she's doing it. But we know that admin has every say so with what happens to my fucking truck out here. And it's still here. And I thank that. Well, I'll just say that one fucking woman was just rogue of fucking shit. And somebody needs to put that woman in check because she has neighbors. If she can do that. What if she's one of those satanic coven people? Throwing spell work on people instead of working out problems. They just go straight to spell work and fuck you that way. Because, that's the thing. Anyways, thank you for listening. At the time of this recording, October 27, 2023, I'm here in the great state of Washington in Linwood, over here at Fred Meyer. I am from Houston, Texas. That's where my home is at. Well, I mean in the heart, because I really don't have a home no more. I did, but then I got railed out of it and everything, whatever. So I'll be back to report, but yeah, they took BunBun. Now I got to go outside and see what kind of national terrorist organization, fucking creepy ass psycho street theater, they're gonna try to run on me, because you know they got so many people trying to hem me up to fucking get into fucking, yeah, whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's how my videos get past the shadow banning that even took a greater hit. I noticed that in the algorithm, but whatever. But what's happening to me could happen to you, kids. I mean, go look at Amazon. There's books in there. One of the books is, Mom, I'm a targeted individual. I haven't read that, but what if this is happening to your kid? Would you care? Or would you just wait until it happens to your kid? Pretend it's not there and just somehow let it go bukkake in your own life by the time you figure it out, instead of equipping yourself with some knowledge so you can identify it as it's rolling out. Because all of this is diabolic bullshit. I mean, the Nazis did come up with it. And, you know, instead of just having open concentration camps where you can see it, they're, you know, sneaking it back into existence, as evidenced by 900 prison camps at this very moment, erected by FEMA, of course. You don't suppose they would keep anybody from having network crews inspect them? Well, I mean, we are the people. Shouldn't the people actually be given first-hand observation of what's going on with the tax dollars that we all put in? I mean, it would be like a demonic agent to say, fuck you and your camera crew. None of you guys are ever motherfucking coming in. And if that's the case, critically think what that would mean. Because we, the people, have an accountability to what is happening to our goddamn tax money. Or you can just sit there and just think I'm crazy like the rest of them. And goddamn it, how come she hasn't fucking crawled off in the corner and died already? Because my story has been other people's story that have died, that have been squeezed out of their lives. And my story is somebody's story right now. And my story, just because it's not your story today, doesn't mean it won't be tomorrow, even if you are a fucking gang stalker, by the way. Anyways, good day to everybody. What can you do at this point in time? Well, I'll tell you what I would do. But first thing, research targeted justice from justice.com. Take it from there. Figure out your own answer. But I would send a registered letter to your police departments asking what the subjective objective protocols are for the gang stalking, because you're a concerned person. You want to be protected from that rather than exploited by it. And then, yeah, just have them answer whether or not they do. Give them a time frame, 10 days, and if they don't, well, by default, they don't have one.
And that way, you start the paper trail. Registered letter. I mean, not that the post office may get it to you, but that's one thing you can do. Just start asking for it. Just start asking for it. Oh, yeah, and especially in your place of business. If you're in a hospital. Hospitals have a duty to have an algorithm and how to treat for targeted individuals being psychologically exploited that way, let alone the radiation poisoning and, metals in everybody's blood. I mean, that's what the populace needs are going to. Not that most of these hospitals would want to fucking make themselves aware to it, considering many of them are probably part of the treason-ass factions. I told you this shit was pretty fucked up. Now that I'm still being kept out here like a goddamn worm on a fish hook. Thank you, FBI. Thank you, CSI, whoever, CIA, feds. They act like they don't know what a goddamn drive-by shooting is, let alone a fucking felony. Because they leave me in the fucking frying pan, parasite off me that way. Y'all are in trouble by the Most High. So y'all do you. You can start to fix it now, and help yourselves out. Or just keep it going. I don't care. I know who really has me. So I'm your template, America. This is what happens when they think you're a nobody. I'm a nobody. When they think you ain't got no fucking family to come help you. I ain't got no family to come help me. I mean, the ones that like me are we're poor. Is that an awful word to say? We may be poor, but we're rich with content, rich with love, and rich with, common sense. Unlike you fucking treason-ass greedy bastards. And because I'm a nobody and I ain't got no friends here, This is what happens. You get railed because they think they can get away with it. And what the biggest thorn in their side is me, because I'm saving lives by speaking up about what's happening to me. I hate that. They fucking torment me out there for it by a lot of persecution. You got a lot of bastards going on in your library that are playing the feces with the hurling of the fucking insults, all nice and calm between each other. They're not talking to you, they're talking to you. Not everybody does it. But the ones that are allowed to roost in there to do it, they give the rest of them a bad rap. By default. I mean, because when you allow the sewer to fucking come in and, rush through your own fucking garden or place of business, it becomes a goddamn sewer. But I will be clear to say, I've met some really nice librarians in there that are authentic. And some nice patrons that did not run the game on me. But I know when the game is being run. Do I have proof for it? I don't need the proof for it, bitches. Because all the proof that ever needs to be reconciled is in the spirit. So, fuck you. You get yours. And everybody spying in on me, watching me void my bowels in here, watching me move my fucking bowels in here, because of the game you all run in there, and turn around and laugh at me, make fun of me for it. Y'all are so psycho. Don't worry, you get your turn. You get your turn. Because, just because you think I'm a nobody in the flesh, I happen to have some of the biggest balls in the spirit. By the way, I didn't know. I'm knowing now. So my ancestors will fuck you all up real good to leverage your own karma against you. It doesn't work any other way. You have to have the karma. You have to have the sins on your fucking hands and the blood. Most of you got lots of blood going on there. And I'm an innocent, so fuck you. I should never have been in the trenches this long. And God forbid I'm in here, for Halloween. I'm not going to look forward to that. with all these witches trying to kill me. God damn it, what's the matter with you, feds? Are you going to sit there and be that incompetent? And not come get your goddamn target out of the fucking frying pan? How stupid do you have to be with all of your psychological woo-woo? It was just woo-woo, wasn't it? As evidenced by Patricia Ann Landon Regale still in the goddamn trenches. So, public, you can either be a part of the fucking treason and incriminate yourself even further and drive your dick into the ground because the victory has already been won. And you'll get your fucking turnaround for it. Everything I've ever had to go through, you get to live out of your car. You get to be impoverished, and you get to have your world crumbling down around you. Not by people, but by fucking spirit. Because that's what you did to people. Because unless you get the karma, how are you going to learn? You can't have you doing this from life to life, you know. This life might be the life that pulls out stops on you so hard, your spirit's going to be like, I don't ever want to do that again. I've experienced that. Not by killing, but by other ways. No, I'm not going to tell. You just use it against me anyway. Let's just say, I don't do that kind of bullshit no more. Not in this life. Anyways, peace out for now. I'm going to go get my lunch, my breakfast over there, and get gussied up for the sucker punches. But I will be very, very grateful for my car being here. I know how to say thanks. I know how to be like, well, what you did there was real crappy, okay? Okay. And what you did over here was really awesome. Okay, thank you. I know how to give with grace under fire. So whatever. I'll be back, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me stay alive by watching.